Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route, so all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly effective.
Ahmad. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot-stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's intervened well there. Armstrong. Ahmad. And it's Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! They want to be quick to recover this. And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Opts to play it back. And the ball's come loose here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Quality ball. Distributed tidily. Patterson. And it's Armstrong. Shot a goal! Decent enough try.
Grealish just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Bruno Fernandes goes short. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goes down, but nothing given. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period, Let us see what the second half brings.
So it's been
The
even
midway
so
point of the
far.
game.
Which way will
Manchester
things go in
United
the second
ended that
half?
first half in
Hours,
such
of
a strong
course.
fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. O'Brien did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found the way through. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking for options for movement. He's making a real surge on the left. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he's picked it up out wide, drives it in. That's really well cleared.
Might want to be careful there.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Beto.
Crosses it, climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Martinez. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's shifting through the gears here. Mikolenko. Beto is herring after that one. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number 45. Coming on
Matheus
the field
Cunha.
is
Ball's
number
out once
22,
more.
Dewsbury Hall. Substitution on the field. Number 34. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Matheus Cunha knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Bruno Fernandes. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.